Alright, hello, welcome back to the Dragon FX channel. My name is Nai, everybody. I started trading the market 6 years ago. 3 years later, I learned SMC. I become profitable with it 2 years ago, following proper risk management and taking advantage of A+ setups only. And for that, today I want to go ahead and do a breakdown for the trade I took during the last London session, starting the week with a banger, smashing a 52 pips right here, and I want to go through the reasons why I took this trade here, and it's the one that I sent to this free Telegram channel. And if you haven't been into this channel yet, go ahead and join it. It's totally for free. I do send an analysis during Asia, London, and New York session. And yesterday during London session, I sent a buy range for gold. Okay, and let's go ahead and take a look at why I took this trade here. And if you take a look at the 15-minute time frame here, we created a bullish OB. All right, and then as soon as price retested that bullish OB, I was looking for a confirmation towards the upside, and we'll go from there. So right after price retested that OB, we got a bullish change of character here. And right after that bullish change of character, I was looking at a fine retest for me to be able to capitalize on some buys. At least to this fair value gap that price never tested again. But instead, price decided to go up again and creating another BLS breakout structure to the upside, indicating volume towards the upside. And right at the retest of that BOS, I was able to enter a buy decision at this level at 2730 with stop loss below this level, targeting higher prices. And what price did right after that, price came quickly into my 20 pips profit. And then this is where I mentioned on the Telegram, I said 20 pips, remember to SL to break even. And then once you go SL to break even, pretty much this baby is running risk-free and everything else is profit. All right, right after 20 pips, I took a partials, and then 40 pips, I took another partials, and then at 52 pips, I took another partials. Then quickly right after that, price retraced and came back and took me out at break even. And that was a solid banger here for the beginning of this week, smashing 52 pips for gold. And today I'm looking for another A+ setup here for gold and GJ, my favorite two pairs. And for GJ right here, also I sent this analysis to the Telegram channel yesterday here, talking about if price wants to come back and retest this area right here and give me a bearish change of character, I should be looking for sells towards the downside. Or if price decides to break above this level, the 195.789 with a double candle close, give us a retest and create a bullish engulfing candle on the 5 or the 15-minute time frame. We should be able to capitalize on some buys. What price did here, price action came back to this area and consolidated here and started ranging in this area. For GJ during this Asia session, I'll be looking for some volume here to capitalize on another A+ setup. So this analysis is invalidated because price is ranging right now and just broke above this OB. So when you remove the drawing, then a top-down analysis, okay? I hope you hear me loud and clear. Alright, so if we take a look at the daily time frame, right, we are looking pretty bearish. And why is that? Because price came all the way down and then never broke above this high right here, and this is the 15-minute swing high. And because this is the 15-minute swing high, we need to see price break above this level in order for us to capitalize on some some buys. All right, however, if I want to go ahead and look for some sells, I need to see price at least break below this level right here, below the daily OB. All right. So this is for swing ideas. I'm here looking for scalps, all right? Especially because forexfactory.com here, it's not showing any high impact news. We are pretty clear here all the way until New York session tomorrow. All right. So with that being said, if I drop down to the 4-hour time frame, we got bearish on the daily. All right, we are bearish on the daily. Let's see the 4-hour time frame. And on the 4-hour time frame, we are looking bullish. And why is that? Because price broke above this high right here, and then price is playing in between this swing low and swing high. But in the meantime, we are still bullish on the 4-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame, we are still looking bullish right here. Okay, so for me to be able to look for some positions right here for GJ, I need to see price retest this bullish OB. Why is that? Because this is my point of interest right here. This is my point of interest right here at this bullish OB right here. The sell to buy that price created before taking these highs. All right, so to me, this is looking pretty high probability in OB. And why is this a high probability OB? All right, because this is the sell to buy that broke these highs. Second, it created fair value gaps along the way, and this indicates to me that there was a volume in this move right here towards the upside. Price went up really quick, leaving orders behind that hasn't been collected yet. And for that, price always love to come back to this fair value gap and collect the orders that was left behind. Okay, so this is the two scenarios I'll be looking for GJ during this Asian session. I need to see price retest this fair value gap right here, and then create a bullish change of character with a body candle close, retest that change of character to capitalize on some buys. However, if price decided to go down and break below the bullish OB right here with a body candle close, I'll need to see a retest and create 5 or 15-minute bearish engulfing candle to capitalize on some sells. Okay, if you don't understand any of this fundamental, okay, go ahead and read the analysis. All right, read the analysis that I sent to the Telegram channel. All right, and if you don't know how to read the analysis, ask me and I'll be happy to explain to you anything that you need. Okay, you have two scenarios, buy scenario and a sell scenario. Go ahead and read each scenario with the 3 criteria that I'll be looking for to be met before I take a decision. Same for sells. If I don't see the 3 criteria being met, I'm not taking that decision. And why is that? Because patience is the key, guys. Now, you don't want to be chasing a decision. You don't want to be chasing a trade idea. All right, let it come to you. Don't be chasing an entry. All right, let the enter come to you. Let the price action give you an A+ setup for an entry with the proper risk management and pretty tight stop loss, and maybe 1:3 risk reward ratio and all that. So all right, so this is what I'll be looking for GJ during this Asia session. And for gold, all right, gold is looking pretty bullish on the 15-minute time frame. And for that, price went really fast to the upside, creating this fair value gap right here. And again, what does this fair value gap means? This fair value gap means there was order left behind because price went really fast to the upside, that price couldn't collect these orders that were left behind. Pretty much these orders, you know how people after price goes up, they will set a buy limit here. As soon as price come back to it, trigger it, they be in the position, and then they be looking for price to go up. So these orders were left behind. That's why we have this fair value gap here. And for that, price always love to come back and retest this fair value gap. And what price did here, it came back and retested it by a hair, and it kept pushing higher. But for me, I won't be interested at taking any position around this area until I see a proper retest. And retest to where? Retest to this sell to buy right here, to this bullish OB. This is my point of interest. This is my cup of tea right here. If price come back here and gives me the 3 confirmations that I always look for, I'll take that position confidently. Okay, I won't be worried. I won't be like just sitting watching the candles and all that. It's emotions free, guys. Remember, once you follow the plan, you have to go emotions free. Okay, because there's no reason for you to be emotional. Okay, right after you press that button, it's pretty much out of your control. There's nothing you can do about it. So why being emotional, right? I hope that makes sense. Okay, so let me go ahead and mark this OB right here, and I'll be drawing the 2 scenarios that I'll be looking for gold during this Asian session. All right, I'll need to see price retrace to this area minimally and create bullish 15 or 5 or 15 minute change of character, retest that change of character to capitalize on some buys. However, if price decided to go all the way down and break below this OB, I'll be looking for a retest creating bearish engulfing 5 or 15 minute candle to look for some sells. And a failed OB, when price doesn't respect this OB and decides to go all the way down, break below it with a body candle close, this becomes a breaker block. It's a term for a failed OB. So when the OB fails, if price doesn't respect this point of interest right here, fail it to the downside, this becomes a breaker block. It's still a key area, it's still a point of interest, but to the downside. So we need to see a retest and create 5 or 15 minute bearish engulfing candle to capitalize on some sells. All right, but until right now, this is in a valid bullish OB, and this is a very strong OB, guys. Like I mentioned, price went